Hello everyone, I am here. This is Musician to Musician Part 4, and I'm here with Asa and Tony from the awesome Slashy Sue. Hello.
Hi.
How are we all doing?
We're fine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Rainy but hot and nice.
Yeah.
As I say, it's been quite hot here in the UK, definitely hot. I've actually had to turn a light on to brighten my face because it's so dark in this room.
Yeah,
But wait,
we have an extra light here.
I'm jealous. Oh, fantastic. Oh, brilliant. What is the temperature where you are actually? Do you know what the temperature is?
Today it's not as hot as it has been the last few days, but I guess it's around 15, 16 now during the late evening.
Yeah.
But we have had like 26, 27 degrees Celsius the past days.
Oh, that is hot.
Yeah. But I like hot.
Temperature where you videos are crossing over. Yeah, that's really hot. Compared like here, I think it's been in the 20s. I'm certain it has. It is hot.
Yeah.
And it's like we've had a little bit of rain as well. Like a little bit of rain. Have you had any rain?
Today
a lot of rain.
Yeah.
A lot of rain. So
When does it usually rain a lot in Sweden?
every month.
In this part of Sweden, too often.
Really? Like all the time?
I'm from the north of Sweden. I'm used to like 2 days a year.
Wow.
But here, it rains quite a lot. But the last years it has been raining lesser.
Yeah, in the UK it tends to be. It's actually quite a lot. It's hard to say exactly when. It's normally trying to think now because each year it seems to move a little bit more and more. I'd say like it used to be like April, May. Now it seems to be like the beginning before summer and then just before winter.
Yeah.
And it can just be like really, really.
Last year when we were touring with Zephyra in the UK, I know that I was thinking like, oh, it's May. It's going to be a little bit spring chilly, but it was really nice weather.
Yeah, you had good weather. Yeah.
It would have been possible to take a bath, but we didn't.
It was so good. Yeah, I remember. And obviously we'll talk about it, but obviously we did the show together and it was very cool.
Yeah.
Such a cool, show to do. And I love, especially that release, the album cover. It's just so cool.
Thank you.
It's a very cool cover. I like that. I'm a very big fan of that kind of artwork and style. That's really cool. It looks like I've been sharing it and the event is up. We've got Alan. I don't know if you've seen Alan's in the chat.
Oh, let me see.
Let's see how I have shared it as well. Let's see.
Yeah, now we can see the chat. Hi, Alan. Oh, big hello. Good to see you two again. It was quite a while ago, right?
Yeah, 1 year ago or something.
Yeah, a little bit over a year ago.
Oh yeah, it's
but
got.
We really hope to be back.
Oh yeah, we'd love to have you back. Definitely, you got to come back. I think everyone at the moment is missing the live scene and all the bands coming over and vice versa.
Yeah.
It's you have to, and I hope it's for Slashy Sue. I hope it'll be a Slashy Sue UK big tour.
Yeah,
that would be so cool.
That would be awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah,
that would be so cool.
Yeah. I have to see if there are some English boys to put my teeth in.
Killing spree in the UK.
You know,
could you imagine?
In the video we released, the latest Slashy Sue single.
Yeah.
Have you seen? There's a British guy in there.
Yeah, you've got Gareth. Gareth.
Yeah, Gareth.
He's from Mayhem Radio. Really nice.
He really lived his part.
Yeah.
He really it was his chance to make it to Hollywood or something because he really put the time and effort to do it. He even did some makeup and stuff.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
It was
So
so
we're
good.
gonna have to use it again.
Yeah.
And maybe you can be my next victim.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That
Yeah.
would be cool.
Oh, with Ellen.
Eva.
Toodles. Och Eva.
Hello, Eva.
Caroline.
Pernilla. Hello.
There's a lot of wonderful people in the chat.
Yeah, you got it's all growing, it's all coming in, everyone's coming in. Lots of hello everyone. This is fantastic.
Yay!
Jonny, yes. Cool.
This is really cool. What is it you're drinking?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee and Pepsi is my those two I have to have daily.
Coffee and Pepsi. I like it.
I will die.
Absolutely, you gotta have
We
it.
really will die if we can't have
Yeah.
coffee.
Oh really?
Yeah. He's not human if he can't get his coffee.
No.
Oh blimey. What happens like in between? Do you like transform into something? I don't know.
I think it become very uncomfortable to be with. I think we become very irritated if I look at coffee. Yeah. So coffee is like, because I don't drink alcohol so much, almost nothing. So coffee is like my drug in a way. When I get excited for songwriting, I drink a lot of coffee. When I supposed to go up to on the stage, before stage, I drink coffee. After the stage, I drink coffee. So
Sometimes even on stage.
Yeah.
It's a coffee with it on stage.
Yeah, it has happened actually. So
Nice.
Jeremy, I have to ask you. I know you said that you like the cover art of
Yeah.
this one.
Zephyra, yeah.
Do you have the T-shirt?
I don't, not yet. No.
Send me your address and I will send you one.
Are you
I
sure?
have a few left.
Oh, that's been amazing. No, thank you.
Let me
I
have
will
your
cherish it forever.
We'll make sure you get one.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. That is awesome. Yeah, it's just so cool. I love it.
Yeah, it says a lot. That's wonderful. Someone say, I am back. My name is Kevin.
I think it's
Oh, show us your headbang
yeah.
skills. Take down that ponytail. There is no pony. Yeah, you have a ponytail.
Oh, is it Kevin?
Oh, it's so long.
Is it Kevin? It's Kevin. Oh, yeah. Hang on.
Whoosh. Your
Yeah.
hair is so long.
Yeah. Yeah. We can maybe headbang a bit later.
Yeah, you can put on some music and we'll headbang together.
Yeah.
Everyone in the chat can headbang as well.
Yeah.
We can do it on the outro at the end. I'll find a
Yeah.
song maybe.
Yeah.
I know what I could do. I could put Slashy Sue on at the end on my phone. Hey, and then we'll do that.
Oh yeah.
Cool. He's serious.
Of course.
I know.
It's really serious.
Yeah.
He wants us to headbang.
Yeah.
We will, Kevin. We will.
We
It
will.
sounds like we're gonna.
We will try to sync a headbang.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, absolutely. I was going to ask your absolutely awesome. I don't even know. I don't really want to call it a doll because it probably has a name. What is the name of that awesome thing?
That thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a name. Does anyone want to name it?
Oh, well,
We can have a contest that people can suggest the name.
could call it.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
It's got Flesh Liar written on it, so maybe could call it. What should we call it? What other words is on it? There's a lot of words on there.
Yeah. You can see there is neglect.
Neglect. Oh,
Liar. Feast.
Yeah.
Eat. And there is burn. Why? Rot.
should we call it something like the Flesh Eater?
Slashy Sue.
No. Oh yeah, Flesh. Ah, yeah. There you go. There you go.
Where is the thumb?
I don't know. I might have ate it.
I think the dog is ate it.
Oh, I know. It's got no thumb. We have to rename it because it's got no thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
No, and no pinky either.
Yeah, no pinky either.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no chance to do the horns up.
Oh no. We might have to like glue one on, or
Yeah.
maybe after all the victims of the video, maybe you can.
Rasmus is in the chat.
Hello, Rasmus.
Rasmus.
Oh.
Rasmus.
Hello.
Eva says evil one. Yeah, it's evil. Evil. Hey, name it, Jeremy.
Kevin wants you to name it, but we almost did it.
I think we have. We've called it Slashy Sue, haven't we? Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. You're going with Slashy Sue.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, is that like your mascot? Is it going to be your mascot?
Yeah. I bought it. I bought it like at a flea market.
Yeah.
And it was a nice, clean, well-fed, well-behaved doll when I got it. It's not anymore.
So you completely have that.
And it's sticky because there is fake blood on it. So it's like
Oh yeah, and it's
syrup and everything on it.
Yeah.
But the dog loves to lick it because of the syrup.
Yeah.
of course, yeah, of course, yeah.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alan says, Rasmus, hello, Sue. Shame on you for taking your boys toy. Yeah, sorry, Neo and Rocky.
Yeah, but they have a lot of other toys, so
Yeah.
I think they don't mind.
They get all the bone scraps from my victims, so they have to be satisfied.
They're licking them clean.
That would be really nasty.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I have to ask you, Jeremy, how are things going with your project?
Yeah, very well. I'm doing a few different bits. My solo one that you saw the release I did back in December 23rd, my mum's birthday, with Mike LaPont from Symphony X and Greg Draven from Game of Thrones and the Justice League movie. He did a narration for me. That was really cool last fall. Very like atmospheric kind of symphonic power metal. You know, it's very cool to do that. And I've kind of slowly, especially now what's going on, I've been able to focus to get like more material down.
Yeah.
I think I'm hoping maybe next year I can, preferably have an album out. It'd be very cool.
Yeah.
And I'd like to perform again, I'd like to do live performances again and stuff. So I've had a lot of done with my hearing and stuff now, and yeah, I'm in a lot of better situation as well. So I think it'd be very cool to get back on the road, and I'm really excited for it. Try and get some more stuff. I think this album's going to be a bit different to my stuff. It's going to have a bit of everything in there, which is cool, and still heavy. I want to keep that in there. And and storytelling. I like storytelling, so I'm making sure I keep all that in there. And then I might do some sort of big release, hopefully. And what else have I been doing? I've got another project that I haven't launched yet. I've been working on that, which is going to be more different to my metal playing, so quite different. And then I'm helping other bands in between as well with little projects and things as well. So yeah, no, it's all exciting stuff. Hopefully releasing some new merch soon. That'd be cool. Yeah. So I'm hoping to do that.
I really like the logo.
Oh, thank you very much. With the angel one. Thank you. Yeah. It's cool. I actually really like your logo. It's just so in your face. Handprint, Slashy Sue.
It was made like pretty quickly, but it's what Slashy Sue is about. It's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be just straight up.
Yeah, the whole concept for Slashy Sue is supposed to be a lot different than Zephyra.
Yeah.
Zephyra was more like melodic death metal kind of vibe with serious lyrics about depression and anxiety and stuff like that. But Slashy Sue is more like you can take out, you can have more liberty with the lyrics at the same time as the music is supposed to be more like in your face, easy in a way. Like in Fire, we had a lot of different like rhythms and beats and
melodies.
Yeah, it's all different. But the Slashy Sue is the thought about music is to be more easy and in your face. Yeah, so it's like we wanted it to differ in every way from Zephyra. So because we were proud of Zephyra, what we've done with that, but we want to that's in the past, and that has it like own place in a way.
Yeah.
But of course, it's me and Asa, so we're always going to sound a little bit like Zephyra whatever we do. Because your voice is easy recognize. You can recognize your voice easily. So yeah. So that's the idea about Slashy Sue. Yeah.
No, I love that. It's like with me. It's like with me as well. I can relate to that because now I'm on my own, not with Winter's Edge, but a lot of Winter's Edge is my sound. It is my sound. So people are always going to hear that in my work. With my guitar playing and the way I wrote and composed the songs and stuff. It's so I can relate to that. And
it's your personality. So you can change to a certain degree, but the DNA is always going to be in your songwriting, no matter which band you will write for.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I think it's always going to be a little bit of like Zephyra has been like Winter's Edge for me. Zephyra was the band we started together and like 10 years. So every music I have written for the last 10 years has been Zephyra.
Yeah.
And this year I have written so many different things for the first time in my life. So I didn't think that I could write anything than Zephyra. Zephyra was everything for me. But Slashy Sue came about, and my solo project Netterbrant with Metal Till I Die single, and when you challenge yourself, you can write some different stuff.
She lost a finger.
Yeah. Oh no, Ringa. You eating it?
Yeah.
Oh no, that is good. I was going to say with I know we'll talk more about Slashy Sue, definitely about the single and everything. But I was going to say, how did that start? The project and the band. How did it like start?
You or me?
Yeah. You go first.
Yeah, it started last autumn for fun. We still had Zephyra, but we wanted to do something different from Zephyra. That was, like I mentioned before, more to the point. No long intros, and to the point, and something I don't know.
Yeah.
Scary, fictional, and when we quit Zephyra in December.
Yeah.
I thought that we would never. We were done with music. It felt like that. It felt like no more music. It was so nice to have like a break.
Yeah.
But when the time goes by, the music nerve in you, the music heart always beats.
Yeah.
So we started to try to make Slashy Sue more of a band for real. It was never supposed to be a real band from the beginning, but now we feel like we're going to try to make it a real band and try to build up a fan base and everything from the ground up again.
Yeah, from the beginning, but with the knowledge of what mistakes not to make.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
I think everyone who restarts with music takes the knowledge of what you did right and what you did wrong with them, so that it makes it a little bit easier the next time.
Yeah,
absolutely. I agree 100%. When I went solo, because originally Winter's Edge was a solo project, and then obviously I went back again. I took all the stuff that went wrong, and I kind of went, not doing that again, you know.
yeah.
And I put in everything. Like you said, it was easier to reinvent myself and redo it and build it up. And like you said, it's in your blood. Like if you're a musician, it is. It's all in there. So you just let it out when it's ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and for me it was like the last couple of months in Zephyra. I know we had fun. We never argued anything, but what was so much business and so much money and stuff. But now I'm just having fun writing music. I don't think about that. I'm just trying to make good songs and have fun, and don't think about the whole picture so much. And it was a long time that I felt like that. If we just get like 500 views on a video, okay, it's okay. It's not so, because we haven't put so much money in it. We do it all ourselves this time. Yeah. So I don't know, the stakes are lower, but the price is higher in a way.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I find when you, especially like you did Zephyra, I did Winter's Edge 10 years, same time. I find that when you start it, it's that spark, it's that fresh energy, it's that fantastic feeling. But then years pass, and like you said, things start feeling different, things become different, and then you have to make those decisions, don't you, where you want to be. And I think you're right. You've made both of you have made great choices. And like myself, I feel better in myself what I've done.
Yeah.
I went through. I was down for a bit, like yourself, like for 5-6 months. Well, sure what to do, and then I had to make the decision. I spoke to multiple people, and then I was like, I've got to do it. I've got to be happy, and and be where I want to be again. And that's what you do. You move on and grow and take all that knowledge with you, but also keep that friendliness and good bond between anyone you work with at the same time. I think that's important as well. Absolutely. So.
Alan says you have to go where your heart is, and that's
Good.
Was just gonna take the toy from the boys, because they are having a.
Oh no, Slashy Sue, no!
They are having playtime.
Absolutely. What Alan said, absolutely spot on. I couldn't agree more. You've got to go where your heart is.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes, as he says, both songs. Your heart is in both songs. You've done it as excellent. It's exactly that. The songs you've done.
Thank you.
Your heart's in it. You're in that place of fresh. It's fantastic.
It's so hard to if we talk about Zephyra, we have a decent fan base and we have accomplished a lot of things. So it's like it was hard to make the decision to stop it, to quit it, because you think, but if you just keep on going 1 year more, we may be even more bigger, but you cannot stay in that mind all the time if your energy runs out. So it was like, it felt right, and we don't regret it at all.
Nope.
So maybe one day we come back as Zephyra, maybe, but right now it feels very good to the things that we have done. It's not undone. It's there. We have made 3 albums, and we still have fans. So the music never goes away. It's still there. We just want to do something else right now, and so we never know about the future. No one does. So, but right now it feels so cool. But because, like I said before, I never thought that we would do anything else than Zephyra, because especially me and Asa have lived and breathed this band in 10 years, like almost every day. I'm sure you know how it is with a band. You know all the decisions and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like losing a baby in a way. It's like, okay, what do we do now?
Yeah.
The first month after we broke up the band, it was like, we have so much time.
What should we do?
What should we do with us?
Let's get another dog. It'll be fun, they said.
Love it.
Very nice, actually, the first month, just to be you and me. I personally took social media break. I almost didn't were on any social media for a month, but then it comes back to the music, like we said before. So yeah, Slashy Sue it is now. Then we see.
Just some of the comments.
Yeah.
At first, Göran is with us, and that's Tony's brother.
Hello.
He did some extras in the beginning of the latest video as well. He's the guy running from me.
Nice.
And
you killed him.
And I killed him. Sorry.
Oh.
And Rasmus says that you guys are awesome musicians. Thank you so much. And also, it's Rasmus' birthday today. So how about a little happy birthday?
Should we sing happy birthday? Shall we?
Do you think we can make it sync?
Yeah. Should we go 1, 2, 3, 4? Happy birthday. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Rasmus.
Happy
birthday to you. Awesome. Happy birthday.
Chris from Germany is in the chat as well. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
He actually made it to our
release party
last year.
Yeah.
And it was so nice to meet him after talking for at least a couple of years.
Yeah.
Someone else was here too. Hold on.
That's the best thing with music, to meet all of the cool people that you meet during touring.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's so fun.
Yeah. I think I really enjoy meeting people that you have been talking to
online
for so long, and you have a picture in your head and you have a voice in your head of the people you are gonna meet, and then you meet them, and it's like, yeah, that's the best thing about touring.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Really the best.
Absolutely. I found fans just talking to them, getting to know them, and just then to say, this is my favorite song, or you rock, or anything. It's just a great feeling, isn't it? It's just a great feeling.
So that's what I miss now, that we are just like in the creative part of music, but live streams are kind of getting you a little piece of that connection.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think that people playing covers, musicians, and just what we're doing, the talk, and other people talking together. I think it's very good. It's very healthy. Very healthy.
Yeah.
And for us as Slashy Sue, the whole Corona thing hasn't really affected us, because we didn't have any plans to play anything live now anyway. We are like in the writing process and building up the band process to think about how do we gonna play live and all those things. So for us it was quite convenient that it is Corona now, because it doesn't affect us. Yeah, so much.
Yeah, so much.
You just yelled at me because I talked about Corona.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But for us, it's positive. I mean, it's nothing bad for us.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. You can also.
Yeah.
Why?
You want the hat?
No.
Is that a new look for your next video? Is that going to be the new? With the
stage prop.
Next prop, I like it. like it. I was going to say, when you spoke about both of you, Asa and Tony, when you spoke about after Zephyra, you actually moved, didn't you? You moved out. Is that correct? You moved. Is that right?
Yeah, but it was like some
2 months before Zephyra ended, we moved into this house where
I remember. Yes, it's a lovely picture. Gorgeous.
And we had a house in a very crowded part of the village.
Oh,
But then we found this and we couldn't resist. We are renting this place, and I have never lived this beautiful like we do now.
it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's such a calming and relaxing place to live. So yeah, I can't say enough how much I love our home.
we both are very social in a way, but we also very like appreciate our privacy to just be alone with the woods and the nature. We like people, but when we are at home, we want to be at home and no one here. We and the dogs. That's it.
Yeah.
Definitely, and it's good for the dogs. Good for the dogs as well, for the walk and the walking around.
Yeah, we have the nature just around the corner.
Yeah.
And like you said, filming and for like your Slashy Sue stuff, I'm sure you could do some round next. I've seen the trees and all that, and also great for music writing.
We have done everything in our 2 videos. In our house, in the outhouse, in the barn,
Almost,
and in the woods nearby.
Yeah, outside.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I can maybe show you where let's see if you can see.
Yeah.
When we recorded, you see? Let's see.
So we'll go on a journey. Have a look.
Down there, we recorded our latest video.
Oh, cool. Yes, I can see the trees, and that's so cool.
There was Asa and me. We recorded. So, and we live like here. Like, it's raining now.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's raining.
And it's raining, but it's still beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is our house.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, this is kind of a cribs tour.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going on tour. Let's go.
Here we have the album covers from Zephyra.
Oh, that's really nice.
Hold on. This is the wrong way. Yeah.
Yeah, it goes in the wrong. Yeah.
Oh.
Here we go.
There
We're
you
going
have them all.
tour.
First one.
Okay. Yeah, the first album cover.
Yeah, my stomach. Yeah.
Oh, that is really cool.
And then you have them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here is where I write all my hits.
Fantastic.
Here is my.
Is there any beer in those jugs?
Huh?
Is there any beer in the jugs?
No, we collect the big mugs from Hard Rock cafes all over this is from Prague, Phuket in Thailand, Paris, Florence, Copenhagen, and Cancun in Mexico. So, yeah, we try to get to Hard Rock Cafe wherever we are. We missed it when we were in London. We didn't find it, and we went to Pizza Hut, and then we realized, oh, it was next door.
Oh, no.
Super stupid.
So here's my guitar and bass, and here where I sit to write my music in my little desk here.
Yeah.
My little place.
That's all.
That's his man cave. It's like 2 square meters.
Yeah.
The dogs are having a playtime downstairs. I can see a dog's ass. Goodies. Oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, what's he got?
Okay. Gå ner och lek.
Fantastic.
That was the little tour. Then we have one more floor, but that we can take that another day.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Let's see how we.
Yeah, I think it was like something like this.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thomas Link is in the chat. Thomas is one of the persons who have been following us for the longest time.
Yeah.
Uh,
Since 2012 or something, I think.
Yeah, and he has dedicated like a part of his balcony to Zephyra. He has Zephyra art, Zephyra merch, like on 2 shelves, and that's wow. Yeah. It's like a podium.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
And he has a Zephyra tattoo as well.
Yeah, one of 3, one of 4. 3.
Yeah, and Eva Lindberg, if she's still here, she also has a Zephyra tattoo, and that's sick. It's so humbling to. It's hard to grasp.
Yeah,
that's like the coolest thing anyone can ask for being in a band. Like I've got, a tattoo, like, and you're like, what? You got a tattoo?
Say what?
Is it real?
Yeah, it must be henna.
Yeah, henna tattoo. Yeah,
that is amazing.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool. Well, if they're hearing this and they want to put pictures in the comments, they're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool to see them.
Isabel just joined in. Hey, Isabel.
It's a good screamer.
Yeah, Isabel is a good screamer. Really good. So she's here in the chat. We can't hear her scream, but whoa.
Hello.
And I saw something. Yeah, Chris says, hope we can meet up again. Yeah, we really hope so. We have to have some kind of release party for Slashy Sue, and then we'll try to invite everyone from everywhere.
That'd be cool.
You can all sleep at our house.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Could you imagine that? That'd be just the coolest, wouldn't it? Like a giant, like mini party.
In the attic.
In the attic, yeah. With the other corpses.
Yeah. Oh, you have all the cameras set up for another video, won't you?
Yeah, that would be cool. A lot of fans can be in the next video.
Yeah. You could have like it'd be like a slasher like video, wouldn't it? Like, you know, just like like the high school ones, like the old horror films.
I just go around with my axe, swinging it.
Yeah. It'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if anyone will be able to go home after that though.
Everybody comes into our house, but no one leaves.
Yeah, no one says anything about leaving. Yeah.
But we wouldn't have any fans after that.
That's it. So you've got to be careful, haven't we? Yeah, absolutely.
I was going to say something about, we have some plans for the future for Slashy Sue. First off, just the thing that we are making Slashy Sue a band, a live band. It's a progress, of course.
Yeah.
And we are also planning to release an EP.
Yeah.
With
later
4 songs, 5 songs.
5 songs maybe later this year, I think. So I'm riding like hell right now. It's fun. It's really fun. I'm starting to find the sound for Slashy Sue. I'm still in my Zephyra mode sometimes that I write some good riffs, but it doesn't suit Slashy Sue so much. So I have to put them in like in another project in my computer. So, but I'm starting to get the sense for what Slashy Sue will be.
Yeah.
But it's a progress. It's like, and you are trying to develop your vocal style for Slashy Sue to be a little bit different than Zephyra. Mm-hmm. And it's also a challenge because you have sang the same vocal style for so long now. So it's like, we'll see what it will be. But it will be heavy and to the point. That's the main thing about Slashy Sue music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be really cool, especially trying out different things and getting that sound. And like you said, trying, different vocal techniques in different ways. And you have to keep trying different things to get exactly where you are. And it's great.
When we started Slashy Sue, we actually wrote like a paper with rules. In Zephyra, it was the opposite. We didn't really have any rules. We could like implement anything if we wanted to. But in Slashy Sue, we are like the opposite. We had rules: no blast beats, no growls, no lead growls at least. So it was quite fun.
Slashy Sue. So it's quite a change from when you were doing. It was quite a change from obviously how you approached Zephyra to Slashy Sue.
Yeah.
A different approach.
Yeah.
Very different approach. But the songwriting itself is the same in the basics, but I really try to think different.
Yeah.
Like to reprogram my brain to think different.
Yeah.
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 I think it will work.
And I'm working in a different way with the vocals. Not only because the vocal styles I use were being used in small parts of Zephyra, of course, but I'm trying to do mostly harsh vocals, and the growls are just like some extra spice to it.
Yeah.
The meaning is to be a little bit teasy and evil.
Yeah, more character. You have like a character to play.
Yeah.
In Zephyra, you were Asa. That's the song. Here you are Sue, and Sue is a character you have to have in mind when you're singing. So that's a different, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's cool. And it's great because, like you were saying earlier, it's that development from what you learned from Zephyra and approaching something different. And, you know, it's great. I think it's really cool. And I love the theme, and it works. The vocals work with the imagery, like what you're trying to portray. So I think it's very cool. And, I think it's perfect for it, you know. And when I first, because I heard it was kind of quite cool because I heard I know Tony did some other projects, did like a metal like alliance thing. You remember he did that metal track with all the guest musicians.
Yeah.
You know, I heard that, and then obviously I've heard the Slashy Sue stuff, and it's that change, isn't it? And that cool kind of trying to be different in different things. I like that. This is very cool.
Yeah, you mean the Metal Till I Die song that I did?
Yes.
Yeah, it was one of those songs that were like, I'm gonna make it. I don't care if it's cheesy, like or I just because that song wouldn't fit in Zephyra. But I went like, well, hell with it. I just make a good song, and if it's cheesy or you know, the lyrics are kind of not so. The lyrics I usually write, but it was fun to break the pattern and not only write about anxiety and depression and stuff like that. Even though I like that as well because it's dear to my heart, but it was challenging and fun to come out of the think outside the box for me.
Yes.
So and make a funny video. I like humor. It's not take yourself so seriously. That's my thing. Just to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, the video's hilarious. Like, it's so funny. Like, I was like, this is the best thing I've seen in ages. It was just so funny.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. Like what I just thought about, how can I make it so stupid and please as much no so much horns I can put in there, and like, you know, it was so fun, and to have so many people sending me their clips, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And you got so many people involved. So many people.
Yeah, especially from people that aren't musicians was fun to me.
Yeah.
Because they are not like used to be on camera as much as we musicians are. So it was fun to them to get like a little bit spotlight in a music video.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Will you do another one?
Yeah, maybe if I I think I would get a lot of clips if I do it again, because it was like I almost didn't have the room in the video to put all clips there. So I maybe do a sequel one day.
That'd be fun.
If people want it enough.
Metal Till I Die 2.
Yeah. Cheesy title.
A bit.
Yeah. Metal Till I Die. No.
Tony and Asa, I think it would be great to hear you with German lyrics in a song. Oh, that would be great, because I don't know German.
I can only count in a little bit in German.
Yeah, me too. I can say one and such things. And I can say tschüss.
Yeah.
Tschüss is like bye-bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
And I can say, Do I know any other words?
Nine.
Nine.
Yeah.
Good day. Ik heiße Jeremy. My name is Jeremy. I'm
Ich
trying.
liebe dich.
Yeah, I love you. Okay.
So it would be, but it would be great if you could teach me some German, Chris.
Yeah.
I was thinking about before, now when language is on the table. So let's have the Swedish word of the day.
Okay.
What would you like to know the word for in Swedish?
Oh. What? This is interesting. I'm a big fan of werewolves.
Werewolf.
Werewolf.
What is a werewolf? How do you say werewolf in Swedish?
Varulv.
How's it? Val?
Varulv.
Vald Olive.
Varulv. That's werewolf.
Vald. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Val.
V-A-R.
Va.
U-L-F.
Maybe.
Avi. Va.
Varulv.
Oh, ain't Ulf. Ulf is a name. Sorry,
Cool.
my bad.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good word. But it's pretty similar to the English word.
Yeah.
Werewolves,
Werewolf.
varulv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. What's your favorite word in Swedish?
Oh, I actually talked about this in a Swedish radio show once. Words that I didn't like and words that I do like. I think one of my I think I have several nice words, but I think the word for solitude is really beautiful.
Okay.
That's ensamhet. And I think it's ensamhet. That's solitude. I think it's beautiful, both in Swedish and English. And then there is also the word for love is beautiful as well, how cheesy it may sound. And the Swedish word for love is kärlek.
Kärlek.
Oh,
Bra
nice.
jobbat.
Kärlek. I like that. It sounds like wine. It sounds like, for me, because you get Chardonnay, it sounds like a type of wine. It's beautiful. And it sounds really lovely. It sounds really lovely word. Like that kind of, when you know, it's that kind of word, you know, when you're talking about wines, how lovely wines are. It's got that kind of nice sound.
Yeah,
I love
agree.
it. I love that. That's a cool word.
How did it go with your guitar?
The auction on the signed guitar.
Yeah, we raised, I think I posted, we raised just, I think it was under £200, but we did, we did really well. It was really good. And all the money went to, I think it was the St. Peter's and James Hospice. It was a hospice for a care home. And yeah, it was really fantastic. And they wrote on the metal charity, you'll see they wrote a lovely letter, and I posted it in the metal charity.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's really lovely, and it was really good. It was really lovely for you to be part of that and all the bands as well. It's just something fun to do and to help, a charity and everything. And it was really lovely. But it was also nice for me because it was like that, a bit like you talking about Zephyra being your baby. That guitar, I wrote all 3 Winter's Edge albums on. So that I did all 3 of the Winter's Edge albums. So even though I painted it and changed it and made it like an art piece, that was the guitar I used. Yeah. So it's quite special to me, and so whoever.
Oh,
you're right.
Dog accident.
Oh no. You're right.
Dogs and cables are nothing.
So yeah, it's very special. It was very special to do that and having part of that in all the bands, and it was just something really nice. And it's just great when you can do that as a band, and you come up with ideas for like just charitable things or anything, like even do giveaways for fans. I think it's such a nice feeling, to offer that and do that with people. So I think it's very cool. And I will actually talk about what I will do in the future. I will probably work on more metal charity songs. I will come back and do some of those. And and start doing those again. That'd be really good fun. And see other musicians, anyone wants to be involved with. That'd be very cool.
Yeah.
You know, so it's great, isn't it? A great feeling to be doing all these different projects. You know, it's great. It's really good. I think it, you know, regardless of what's going on, I think there has to be positivity. And one of the things I find is like what you're doing, what I'm doing. You know, I just, it is a great thing. And I think the next few years, when it's all, you know, like you said, doing the live things and performing and doing the EP and everything like me, the album, I think it's going to be such a great few years moving forward for everyone. And I think the music industry will change, like a lot of the live stream and kind of things that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I think that will all come and play into more as well. And I think there's just, it's the whole, everything's changing, I think.
Yeah.
It's you know, people are unsure, but it's a little bit exciting at the same time. You know, it's everything going on at once. So yeah, it's really cool. And what has your fans said from like your Zephyra days? The fans that are now in with you for Slashy Sue, what are their comments towards it all? I mean, they look like they love you so much, both of you, from what we can see on the feed.
Yeah, I think they like it. It was a little bit scary to introduce Slashy Sue because so many people like see us as Zephyra and coming up with something new. But so far, we didn't have so much attention to ourselves yet. But the comments that we have had are positive. I think people are liking what they are hearing, even though it's a bit different.
Yeah.
So and if they don't like it, Zephyra music is still out there. So you can always listen to that if you don't like our new stuff. So
exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's both there. That's cool. I think it's good that people have really accepted it and really love what you're doing and your fans. I think that's really important. And like you said, you're just testing the ground now of where you're moving forward. And it's
and
just
we have many people that are like following me and Asa as persons almost more than the music itself. It's like whatever we do, they follow with. If you do like a solo thing or I do a solo thing, there are almost the same circle that moves along within different projects and even bands that are friends to us. It's like a big family in a way.
Yeah.
absolutely, like a metal family. It's cool. You know, I like that.
You see the same people sometimes in different comment sections on different bands that like are fans to us and are fans to other bands, and it's great to see those what you call it, eldsjälar in Swedish. You know, those who really live the music. You know, that really, there is their soul.
True spirits.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see those person because it's those person that, for me at least, like makes it all worthwhile when you release music and you can connect to people. It's like it's very special. And when we are now starting with Slashy Sue, we're starting again. It's like every comment we get that it's positive about the band means almost more now than it did with Zephyra, because Zephyra we're not used to, and wouldn't say we appreciated every nice comment we got, but because Slashy Sue is new, it means a little bit more in a way. So yeah,
I like both the person and the music. Thank you.
you just want my body, Chris. I know it.
Yeah, I know it too.
I love it.
I'm stepping aside for this one. Yeah. You can have him for an hour or two. That's okay.
No.
No. Oh.
As we just said, you know, your fans liking both bands. Chris, perfect example. You know, liking, you know, where you're moving, and I think that's great. I think that's really important, really great and special. That's like true fans that do that move that you go with, you know, with that movement. I was going to say, Asa and Tony, with the writing, how does it work? Is it vocals first, as in the writing the lyrics, or is it music, or is it a bit of both?
It all starts with some kind of
Frame.
yeah. It's hard to describe because I write the whole thing at the same time in a way. I don't write. When I write a verse, I hear the vocals directly in my head, so I adapt the music to how I think the vocals should be.
Yeah.
That said, it's not always it's going to be like that in the end result. But when I write, it's like, okay, this kind of vocals, it goes something like this. So so it starts with everything at the same time in a way, and sometimes it could be maybe a drum beat. Because I still have my drummer roots in me, so I can hear the drums.
Yeah.
So, but the actual lyrics comes last. The real lyrics. When I write the vocals, it's more like na 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 na, and maybe a word here and there. Like I have some certain words that I want to have, but in the writing process, it's more like na na na.
Yeah, it's na.
It is like recording na. Yeah. Do you ever take around a recorder with you, so when you're walking the dogs or anything? Do you sometimes got an idea? Na. Or...
I should have, but I don't, because sometimes when you know how it is when you write music, you can't control when it comes. No. It's like, okay, I'm gonna walk the dogs and have a good time, and it's like, oh yeah, I got a riff in my head. Fuck, I have to hurry home so I can write it.
Oh yeah.
So it's a love-hate thing with writing music, because especially when we are two musicians in the same house, it's like
very cool.
Sometimes we're gonna have like a romantic evening, watch a movie and eat some popcorn, but all out of a sudden, music thing comes up in my head, and I start to riff in my head, and my hands start moving like that, and also says, "You're thinking about a riff now, aren't you?" Yeah. Okay, go to the computer then. And she like call off the romantic evening because I have to get it out of my head.
Yeah, I honestly sometimes wake up. I might have fallen almost asleep in bed, and he has like his hand on my back or on my head or on my stomach or something, and I can feel the riff hand starting, and I'm like, "Oh, you're playing guitar? Just riff."
Oh, listen. Are they all right?
So yeah, he's working with the music all the time.
They sleep and writing at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't control it. It's like sometimes I don't want to write music.
No,
you know?
and I've got to
watch a TV show or play games, but I can't like turn it off. So but
there's no switch. There's no switch. You're just there.
I can't like say like, oh, tonight at 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock I'm gonna write music. It doesn't work like that. I'm always the most creative when I can't be creative. It's like when I'm working.
Natural. It has to be natural. I'm the same. Yeah, I never force songs out. I wait. I could write a quarter of a song, but like, no, I'm going to leave it. I've got nothing. And then about a week later, it's like everything comes out, and you're like, quick.
It's pretty cool that you can create
I
something.
See you. I see you.
Hello, photobomb.
Hello. You're back.
It's pretty cool that he wants to be. I just was about to say that it's cool that you can create something from nothing.
Yes.
It amazes me every time that a song that didn't exist yesterday exists now.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of songs have been written through the years, and and it's a love-hate thing. Sometimes I just want to, I'll take a break, but you can't. It's like you have to get it out.
Yeah.
It's a cycle.
Yeah.
It just happens. I remember when I wrote the Winter's Edge lyrics for the first two albums. I was I used to work in a garden centre, and I was on tills all day at one point, and I was just writing in between customers lyrics. Like it was this idea. Wait a minute. You know, and I'd write them all out, and I wrote all those songs, all the lyrics on the till. I even recorded myself humming on my phone in between, and I'd go home and I like play it. And, yeah. I remember when I was away in Italy, and I had a little recorder, and I was walking somewhere, and I had all like at least most of the first album was written by me going, got an idea, no, you know, it's all like solo, and, and it really was. And I went home, I was like, I've got to turn these into songs. So it was just such a cool feeling, like you can't time it, you know.
No, it's never a good time to write music. It's always like you're doing something else, and for me it's hard to concentrate on what I'm doing at the moment. I can't like think of anything else. I have to get out of my head when a song or a riff idea or something comes in my head. I have to, if I am at work and I have like 3 hours to go, I like almost counting the time till I can get home to the computer and record the stuff.
Yeah.
So I can like
That's it. Yeah. You know, it's the worst thing. It's probably happened to you, probably both of you actually. Like singing ideas as well, and you know, and the guitar ideas. You have an idea, you get home, and then it goes boom, and you're like, no, like it goes. You know, have you had that before? Like
more than more like that you have an idea, but when you record it, it doesn't sound so good.
That as well.
It sounded in my head. In my head, it sounded like big and maybe heavy, and I record it. It's like, wasn't so good. That happens sometimes.
Yeah.
No, maybe I have written like an awesome, good fucking song I'm so proud of, and I show it to Asa, and she's like, is it supposed to sound like that? It's like cutting off my penis almost. It's like, okay.
No, don't Asa doing that.
You know, it's like, okay, I worked so hard on this song, and you're like, I don't like it. Okay, but it's good. She's honest, so it's it's good in a way.
I think that's what's nice having two musicians in the house as well, as you said. You've got both of each other to talk about ideas, and say, will that work? Will that work? And you know.
Yeah, we know each other so well. So when I sing in like guidelines, vocal lines, or I don't know what you call it in English, but like a guideline vocals, I sing very, very bad, almost intentionally, because I don't put effort in it, because I know I can't sing like Asa. But I can simulate what I suppose what I want her to sing like. Because I know her so well, I know almost which key is the best and how she could sing a chorus, and it's so easy in a way because I know your voice almost better than my own voice.
Yeah,
because we have written so many songs together, so I can hear your voice directly when I write the song.
And that's a really good thing. It helps me a lot. I just want to say hi to Lars.
Hello.
Who has joined in the chat.
Yeah.
He has also been following us for such a long time.
Yeah.
And Chris says, from the bottom of our hearts, we like you as you are. Thank you, Sandra and Chris.
Thank you.
Those are really nice words.
Fantastic words.
Yeah.
And Leo obviously said hi because he was barking at something.
Yeah.
Neo said hi to, I think, Chris, your girl's name is it Emma? No? Your beautiful baby?
Oh, that girl. Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Sandra is the wife. Yeah. But the baby girl, they have a wonderful girl as well.
Oh.
Same color as Neo, but with a wonderful underbite.
Now I got it.
You thought I was talking about a person.
Yeah, I was. Which kid? And now I know. The dog. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, the dog.
Yeah, I know, but my brain was like, ooh.
Processing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
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 Yes, because you obviously love your animals, and like me as well. I'm the same. Me and Laura, my girlfriend, she has lots of animals.
Yeah.
She's actually a vet nurse, so she's always,
Cool.
looking after rescues and things. She's got rats, guinea pigs, cats. Yeah, she lots of animals. It's awesome. It's like the best. It really is.
Sounds like heaven.
Oh, it's you would love it. You too, if you went and saw them all, you'd love it. It's just so cool. And obviously, I've got the naughty one. I've got Churchill. I've got the cat.
Yeah.
He's a lovely boy, but he's a bit naughty. He's 2 next month, I think. I'm surprised he's not come in the room yet, because normally he'll push the door open and be like, "Feed me now,"
Stepping on the keyboard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's been along here, the keyboard, everything.
Animals are the best. It's the one thing that makes both of us genuine happy. Like we have horses down.
Pause. I'm gonna say bye-bye to Alan because he has to go.
Okay.
Hope to meet up with you again real soon. Bring the bourbon. Yeah. Okay, you can bring the bourbon. You saw me on whiskey last time.
Yeah.
See you later, Alan. He's a great like supporter, Alan, for bands. Like lots of
Oh my God.
There's lots of he's a very good fan and good supporter.
Yeah, he's one of those I talked about earlier that you see a lot in different bands. He supports them and sharing stuff and buying stuff. He's how a perfect fan is in a way. He's always there, and he likes to get everything signed.
Oh yes. It's great personality as well, and just it amazes me that there are so many good fans like that out there, and that and when you see them, it's just like you talking about Chris earlier, it's just fantastic, and all the other fans, just great, that bond, isn't it? That special bond.
It's like when you're having a show with the band, and it can be enough to meet one of those persons that night, and it's all worth it. It's like you can go home after the show with a smile when you talk with persons like Chris or Alan or
Thomas, Eva.
Yeah.
You can live on that for the rest of the night.
Yeah. I always say, if you can please one fan, then you've kind of done what you wanted to do. You reach out to people, and if you reach out to one person, that's just a great feeling, and I think that's kind of what we set out for, and then it grows into something else, slowly.
Yeah, and when you get new fans, like it happens so often, I'm sure it happened to you a lot as well, when people some person come up to us and say, "I never heard you before, but you were awesome." And when they say like that, for me it feels genuine, because they don't have, and they don't know us. They don't have to say that we are good. I think when they come up and say like that, it's very from the heart. It's for real, and that makes me happy every time.
Me too.
Yeah, love it. I think that's just a great. I remember one thing I experienced I had in the UK where I Winter's Edge, I think, had done a tour or two, and I was going up to meet my old guitarist Damien to write some guitars for the next stuff. And I got the train up to Birmingham, and I had to change somewhere, and I met someone on the platform, and they're talking to me for ages about a band, and then I clicked. I was like, they're talking about Winter's Edge, but didn't realise I was in Winter's Edge. And they talked about Charlotte and everyone else, and I'm like, I waited till he finished, and then he looked at me and went, "Do you look like the guitarist and the guy behind it?" And I went, "I am Jeremy. That's me."
Cool.
And it was like, wow, like just it was really great to see that, the reaction on his face, and like, oh wow, this is fantastic, and that for me is like, it's just such a great feeling. Like you said, it's just such a lovely feeling to kind of, and have that conversation with a fan.
Yeah. I it's kind of, It's a cool thing when people recognize your music or your person. I had some old lady, like she reacted to the time when I had like a pink mohawk. She reacted to it when I was walking through a city, and then afterwards she was like, "Oh, it was you from the band, yeah!" And she had just recognized my approach, or yeah, my person, and it's so cool. It's it's heartwarming.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lovely feeling when you get that, and just loads of different fans out there. And I think it's lovely when someone comes up to you and goes, "That song you wrote that's called da 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 da," just it's right here, and you're just like, you sometimes feel like crying, don't you? Because you don't know how to. You're like, wow, and it's
hard. It's hard to take in sometimes when someone comes to me and says, "This song helped me through hardships or whatever," and I can appreciate it, but it's hard to really take it in. It's only our song. I don't know, you kind of humble sometimes with your music. You're proud of your music, but it's like, wow, do you really think that about our song? It's like, yeah, it's hard to take in sometimes when people say like that.
Yeah.
That they maybe lost someone or something like that, and that song helped them. So yeah, it's very, very nice to hear it. It's like you made it in a way when you get that feeling when someone, you touch someone with music that you never met. It's awesome.
I think that's it. And I think even with whatever happens beyond that point, I think like you just said, you feel like you've achieved what you set out to achieve.
Yeah.
And and also for someone to understand what it was you were doing as a musician and a writer and music, I think that's really important. So yeah, absolutely. It's just so heartwarming and felt. Absolutely. I was going to say, obviously, Slashy Sue is awesome. What do you two think about your latest song that you just come out, which is They Call Me Sue? What do you think about that, and how did you approach it when you did the song?
What I think about, I don't know. I have worked on it. I like it, of course, but I have worked on it so many hours because I have mixed it and everything myself, and I'm not a pro, so I'm learning as I'm going. And so I have hated it and loved it, and hated it and loved it. But now it's out, so I'm proud of it. It's a great step in the right direction, I think, what this band is going to be. We have achieved all the rules in the song. It's quite in your face. It's quite
heavy.
No long intros. No, very straightforward. So I think we have achieved what we wanted with the song.
It's a little bit longer than it was supposed to.
Yeah, because I try to write shorter songs, and it's hard as fuck. I think it's really hard to write short songs. I'm talking about 350.
Yeah.
It's hard because as long as you have like a little long bridge or a chorus too long, it tends to be like 5-6 minutes so easily. And Zephyra, it was okay, but this band we want to be more, more short and sweet.
3:30.
So that's also one thing that Asa is commenting. I have maybe written a song and I'm so proud of it, and she says, it's 4:50, right?
You need to cut 1:50.
Damn you, woman!
But he actually wrote. We are writing new Slashy Sue songs as we speak. Not as we speak, not now. But but he wrote a new song. You're working on several songs right now, and one of them he showed me one, and we talked it through. And I think you cut at least a minute and a half off from it.
Yeah.
And that was very well done. And yeah,
I tried to, like I said before,
made it better.
Try to think new. Maybe not like when you write a verse riff. In Zephyra, maybe the verse riff would go like around before the vocals comes in or something like that. But in Slashy Sue, I think like I try to think to make the vocals appear sooner. Stuff like that to make it more to the point.
Straight in, yeah.
To differ from Zephyra. I like the Zephyra style, but this is not Zephyra, so I really wanted to differ in a way. And it's hard sometimes because it feels unnatural when you have written songs for so long in a certain way. But I'm slowly coming into it.
Yeah.
And you have very much criticism of the song, so I think it will be good.
Yeah. But it's good criticism.
Yeah, it's good. You have a good. You have more like I'm more maybe
a listener's ear.
Yeah, when I write, I'm more emotional involved in a song, I think, than you are.
Yeah.
Before you start to sing it, and when you hear it more like an outsider, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You become emotionally involved when you start to sing it.
Yep.
So yeah.
I'm exactly with you on that, because when I would record the winter, I'd go to either Airtight Studios or Ignite AMR, and I always ask the engineer, because I'm good friends with both of them, I'd go, what do you think? What's your opinion? And what do you hear? Because you need that, and people to listen to it to kind of, so you get the same kind of vibe and go, okay, yeah, no, I get that. It's very important. So both of you, like, you know, not only obviously being a couple, but living together and being musicians, so it's just great because you can help each other, you know, and hear each other, and you complement each other well and support each other because of that. And I think it's lovely, and it helps the writing process make it so much easier as well.
Yeah, and I think it's good that, and I say this in a good way. You're not good at playing any instrument.
No, I don't play any instruments.
No. And that's a good thing, because, you know, us as musicians that play instruments, we can tend to maybe get stuck in a guitar riff or something like that doesn't really matter in the whole song. But you hear it as a whole in a different way.
Yeah.
And that criticism is quite good, I think, because you don't listen to it the same as I do. So we complement each other very good in that way, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
And my brother sometimes I send songs to my brother. He likes metal and he knows a lot about metal, but he doesn't play an instrument or anything like that. So he listens as a fan in a way. You listen like when sometimes I wish that I can go back to when I was like 14, 13, when I didn't play anything. Just go back to how I listened to music before I knew about bass and keyboards and kicks and snare and compression and, you know, everything. Just how sometimes you could have that point of view, just to listen to music, not listen to that riff was good, or that double bass was awesome. Just a good song is a good song.
Yes.
That mentality it's hard to get as you get better at music. You know what I'm trying to say? You have that a little bit more than me, because you don't play any instrument. So you can hear it like a song, not like individual components, in a way.
No, and I think you've got a fan staying by. Is it Ava? Is that right?
Yeah, Eva.
Yeah.
And she has to go, so bye, baby.
Bye.
And they're tuning in and supporting us, and
she's a hardcore fan.
Yeah, she has 2 tattoos, one Zephyra tattoo and one from my solo project.
That's cool.
Lyric piece on her arm.
Yeah.
So
that's very cool.
Yeah.
Again, dedicated fan. There you go. A dedicated fan. It's amazing. I don't know many bands or fans that have band tattoos. I don't actually know many, so I think that's really great. You know, especially if you have fans that do that. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's the most dedicated thing that you can do in my eyes, because you have to live it your whole life.
Yeah.
It's not like wearing a band shirt that you can change. When you have a tattoo, it's there for your life.
That's it. That's dedication. That's dedication.
Really.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. I need to refill.
Drink that Pepsi.
Yeah.
When you're back in the UK, or if I'm out there, yes, I'll bring Pepsi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was such a nice thing when we were.
And I'll get Tony normal Pepsi Max.
Yeah. But we talked about it earlier. You know, when we see people on the internet and when you meet them in person. I remember when I met you in person when we were in UK. It took me a while before I knew who you were.
To understand that you were you.
Yeah, I knew the internet you, the Facebook you, but the real life. And you know, when you're up in the you're preparing for stage, you're having cables and guitars and tuning you in a certain mindset, and then you come up with me with Pepsi, and I'm like, thank you, and it took me a while before. Yeah, it's you. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Who's this guy? What's his name?
Oh no, it's him. No.
That happens a lot. Because you're so focused on the show, like carrying stuff and helping the drummer and everything, and sometimes you get to meet someone you only knew on the internet. It takes a while before my brain clicks. Who are you? Ah, it's you. Yeah. Okay.
I know exactly what you mean, though. And sometimes, especially if you're exhausted, like you've done a lot of shows, and then not just fans, but other band people or like you said, someone you talk to on the internet, you see them at first, you are like, and then they walk off to the bar, and then you're like, that's that guy. It just doesn't click,
Yeah,
I know.
You can feel like you were rude because you didn't talk so much, because you were. I had my mind on something else, something on the show or something, and like hello, and then I walked by, and then oh shit, it was him. I talked a lot with him on Facebook, and now I just like hello. It had happened so many times.
It's hard though, because when I've even been there, not like when I promoted, like when we did the show together and everything, but like when you're a performer as well, you're thinking so much of getting it all set up and right, and it is hard sometimes when a fan, when you do really early or anything like that, it's quite hard sometimes because you're also focusing on your role, your job, because you want to deliver the best performance. So it can be quite hard.
The same, and also a thing that I think it's hard when you are a small band like us is sometimes right after the show. If you are several bands, you have to get your gear off the stage. But then often people come up to you and comment the show and say, "Oh, awesome show!" Blah, blah. And I think I have 50 minutes to get the shit out of the stage. I can talk to you later, but you don't want to be rude. So it's like a balance thing to the other band that comes after you. So that's a hard thing when you're a smaller band like us.
Yeah, I think so too. And sometimes, rushing between getting the gear off stage, talking to people and fans, and running to the merch booth, and then you also should hydrate.
Yes.
And have something to eat and everything all at once. But it's kind of a charm in it as well.
I agree, absolutely. It is hard. There's been so many times I've performed and you're like, you got a fan there, you got the sound guy wanting that, you're moving, then you said your set finishes quick, fan off, and you're like, whoa, and like you said, you sometimes feel a bit rude because you can't always say hello straight away to everyone. Sometimes you can't. There's just no way. and try and find them after anything, or try and say meet me at the merch booth or anything like that, or a drink after or something. But it is hard sometimes. Sometimes you can't just straight away do that. You have to get on stage, off stage, especially a festival.
You want to be a professional band for the people that hired you, and the other bands, and the sound guy, and the venue, and everything. You don't want to be a band that like are difficult to work with. We always want to be professional, but when the fans come up directly after a show, when you're still on stage, it's hard. It's hard, especially because sometimes if you take too long to talk to them, they may be gone. They may be gone some other place or something. It happens sometimes that when you have waited too long to come out to merch booth, they're not there anymore. So it's like you're feeling quite stressed after a show to get off as soon as possible so you can talk to the especially new fans.
Yeah, that's it, and
the old ones are staying because they know the routine.
Yeah, anyone that's new, especially if they've not really been into metal before or any genre, they don't necessarily know that's what that's what you do. They could be brand new. Their friend could have brought them over, you know what I mean, and they've never had that experience before. So I know exactly what I mean. It's tough. I know we all do it really well as best we can, but sometimes you miss someone and you're like, oh no, I remember them saying, we'll have a chat and see you later, and the night goes by and you don't get to do that. But I think deep down everyone knows a bit of what it's like for us. It's not, we just go on stage and go home. We have to get to the venue. We have to get the hotel, whatever it is, after. We have to pack away, put our gear on stage.
Yeah.
So much, set up the merch.
It's
make
like
sure we eat.
Like organized chaos in a way. It's always chaotic, but it's like you said before. It's like a part of the charm in a way. Hey, dogs are saying hi.
We got more. Hello. Maybe we should do another show after this.
Thanks for everyone.
Yeah.
Get a dogs. Just have the live stream of the dogs.
They are photobombing.
Just
and
to play.
And the one fun fact, I don't know if you know it, but our first dog died in December last year.
I remember.
Her name was Zephyra, and the band name Zephyra came from her name. So when we started this band Zephyra in 2009, we didn't have damn dogs. We didn't have a name, so Asa took her name and rearranged some letters from Zephyra to Zephyra.
Yeah.
So she will always be with us in the band name.
Oh.
Yeah, quite. Yeah.
It's a nice tribute, Asa, doing that and changing that route. I think that's really nice.
Yeah.
They are high on energy right now.
Yeah, they want to play. They think we are boring. They're just sitting here,
Let me
They are moving shit around.
Yeah.
Chris has left a message.
Yep.
Yeah, Chris.
Say hi to Emma.
Say hi to Emma and Sandra. And let's get going with those German lyrics. It would be kind of cool. Maybe. Oh.
Oh.
Are they playing a lot now?
They are playing.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
But say hi.
Oh no, they're back at it. Oh.
This is how these guys play.
That's how they play.
They are playing really rough for this kind of dog. Oh, as I said, they are high on energy right now.
Oh, blimey.
Ta ner den ena. Oh. We need to do some headbanging as well.
Yes, we do. I need to find I need to find the song. I will do that. Give me a second. I will use my phone.
Oh, you just put out your ponytail.
Hang on.
Come down.
Oh, blimey. Here we go.
Okay, we are
Hang
ready.
on. I'm going to find it. I need to find the Slashy Sue. I said I would. I'm going to
Is
find
it
it.
Kevin? Is it Kevin that is still in the chat?
I believe so. We're going to find it. Slashy Sue. Here we go. You're going to have to let me know if it's loud enough. I'm going to turn it up. It's off my phone, so I hope.
Never loud enough.
Hang on.
That's the first song.
Can you hear it? Oh, do you want me to change it? Do you want that one or do you want your new one?
The new one.
The new one.
Let's play your new one. Here we go. Ads. Oh, another ad.
Yeah, happy.
Here we go. Here we go. It should work. Let's wait. Let's get excited.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
I love it. Oh,
Yeah.
make sure everyone buys it. Buy this single. Get hold of it. Awesome.
Yeah. Do and add it to your playlist on Spotify.
Everyone needs to buy that. It's such an awesome song.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that was great. A great
Yeah.
video. There you go, Kevin. There you
That
go.
was nice.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Kevin
Yeah,
has to say
it was
if
pretty
that was
long.
enough.
But there you go.
Have two.
Hang on. I can. Yeah, it is long.
It's really long.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mine's long too.
Yeah.
Mm.
This.
I love that. I love that.
It's easy to shower.
Yeah, I have to trim it though because we did a Winter's Edge when I was in Winter's Edge, did a tour, and I caught my hair every time I was playing. I kept catching my hair, and it really hurt, like proper tough. So I always cut a little bit off. But then when I play guitar, I can't like catch the strings.
Yeah.
It's definitely the longest it's been for a while. So
Cool.
it's very cool.
I haven't had this much hair in a very, very long time. I don't have my mohawk left. I have hair.
Yeah. How does it feel?
Years.
How does it feel?
Warm. My earring. Yeah.
Oh, it's worn out. Oh no! Have you found it? Did you find it?
Your headbang too much.
Yeah, it's somewhere under the table.
Oh, good. As long as it's not lost. As long as it's not lost.
The last tour with Zephyra, I lost so many things. I lost earrings. I lost hats. I lost shoes. I lost everything.
Yeah, your hat you lost
Yeah.
in Norway. Yeah.
Someone stole I threw the hat just like to get
Oh,
a
the
nice
hat you had. I know what you mean. Yeah, they just took it.
Yeah.
Oh,
red hat. Someone stole it. I threw it in the
no.
audience and someone took it.
oh, that's not good.
Nah. I think the festival arranger found it later on, actually, but he can keep it.
Yeah.
Like
a memory.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, I know. Like you said, when things like that, you lose things. Like it can be a pick, or anything, or a cable, or and then you do the next show, and you're like, "Where's all my stuff?" Yeah. No, I know what you mean, and especially going back to we were talking about smaller bands and stuff. Like your merch, you have to be really make sure that it's all covered and protected and stuff.
Yeah.
Because sometimes places get so busy, don't they? They just get so busy, and it's not always easy to, like you said, get to stage and perform and all that. And make sure someone's there waiting to buy your merch, and and help them out.
Yeah, we try to have like a merch girl or guy, but if we don't, we usually send Asa directly after the show to the merch booth, and we rest of the guys are like taking off the gear of the stage. Yeah, because the most people want to talk to Asa first. He's like the front figure and stuff. So
absolutely. I think that's what Charlotte used to do as well. She would, you know, because I couldn't always. Normally it'd be me or Charlotte or one of the others, and I just couldn't always get there quick enough because obviously either it was a keyboard player or guitarist. There's a lot of gear, and so yeah, you know, and sometimes, like you said, we had, you know, someone on merch as well. So it's good when you have that system. You know, you do that and have an organising. Like you do that, and just makes it so much easier as a musician. And a good band kind of element and you know, connection with your band. So it will be in like sync with each other. So I think it's really important.
Yeah, that's one thing that I think will be maybe not hard, but when we were in Zephyra, we were very well oiled, like a machine. We knew all our parts. We knew what we should do on stage, who do what. And now we're starting a new band with Slashy Sue. We have like very high standards. We don't want to take anyone in the band because we want to have like, we want to. I don't know, we don't want to be like a garage band again. You want to be a little bit higher standards from the beginning.
Yeah.
Um,
You have such a, you know, the routine is really there.
Yeah.
And you don't want to start from the beginning again, because that takes so much energy. No matter how fun it is, you need to use your old reputation a little bit.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, the hardest part is to try and make sure that people know what you're doing now. It might take years, it might be straight away, but I think, like you said, it's very important. You know, and it's one of the processes. And also, like you were saying, Tony, you've done that. Now you need to accelerate, and you want to work with, you know, people that you know, is that you've chosen specifically, both of you, and you know, for the purpose, and they understand 100% what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah.
So I think
that's always a hard part, because the easiest part is to get someone that can play, but to get someone that fits in the band, like socially, and knows how many hours you're going to spend on this band, and you know, the touring and carrying stuff, and that you don't get rich on the music. That's a different story sometimes.
absolutely. Yeah, but there are just loads of different types of musicians, and people want to learn and do that kind of thing. And I think, like I said, if you put it all in front of them, they know what they're expected of to do and what they're going to get in return. I think there are, like, people that have done it for a while understand it. Those that don't, they go in with a completely different mindset. And like you said, Amir, we don't want to make the same mistakes we've made.
No.
Yeah.
We want to be better, and you know, as a person and as a musician and as a band or project or whatever it is that person's doing. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's so important. I was going to say, is there anything from you two that you'd love to say to your fans that they don't know about, or anything at all? Anything that you would love to raise? Or
I would like to say that people should. What should they do? Keep listening to Slashy Sue, because we need to get the word around. And also, keep supporting. It sounds so cheesy to say it one
I'll start,
every time.
maybe rephrase it and say thank you to those who
Yeah.
still support us in our new project,
Yeah.
because we are a new band again.
And it means so much.
Yeah, every little thing, you know, as well. Every little thing helps. If someone just comments or sharing or tell your friend about us, because every little thing builds up to something bigger in the long run.
Yeah.
And we appreciate every little thing that is about the band and us.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, thank you, and keep on doing what you do.
Yeah.
The band.
There will be more Slashy Sue music, and in the progress of making new music, we will hopefully get musicians so that we can make it a live band. But we want to record a couple of more songs before we start looking for musicians.
Yeah.
so that we have something to start rehearsing when we get people to the project.
Yeah, we I can't talk now.
No.
We will want to have the sound a little bit more refined before we take in other musicians. So the concept is clear from the beginning for everyone involved.
Yes. No, there should be no questions.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic. No, I think that's perfect. You know, I think what I will do is after the live stream, I will put all your links and everything in the comments as well, and in the event so people can read and look you up and like your page and spread the word. Preferably like me as well. I don't know.
And remember to send me your address.
I will. That's I will definitely. That's amazing. I will love wearing that, and yeah, that'd be cool. Especially when you, you know, like you said, when you've sorted out the band and you start doing your merch for the Slashy Sue as well. I'll get some of that as well. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'll
we have things coming.
Things in the pipeline.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. Awesome. Well, it's been amazing. We've had a cracking time, an hour and 40 minutes. It's been amazing. It's been so good. Anything you want to finish up on? Anything? No, or do you feel that you've like reached out to all your fans and told them everything you wish to tell them? And
yeah, I feel really happy. It was great talking to you again.
Yeah,
it's been such a long time since we met. And you have that kind of positive energy around you that is good
easy
for everyone.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
yeah.
You know,
keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. It's awesome when you did the show with Winter's Edge. You know, I was the promoter and I was watching and everything. It was just such a lovely thing, not just to be a fan and see the band play, you know, without me, but also, you know, to be there to see you play, to see you personally, like you were saying about over the internet earlier, Tony. And I think it was just really cool. It was really nice, such lovely energy, and yeah, I've had a blast in here. Like, you know, after we met properly and spoken for so long, it's just been a lovely journey, and I'm really honoured to have you on here as well. It's just been so cool making the time for it, because I know not everyone has all the time in the world, and it's, you know, I really appreciate that. And definitely at some point we'll do this all again, and we'll. You know, and hopefully, you know, you'll be saying about the band, like it's all there and who everyone is, and more material. Hopefully, you know, it'd be even so much more to expect from you. I can imagine, and obviously all the projects you're doing on top of that. So it's very cool, and more doggy action in the background and running around and having play fights. You know, no, it's cool. So, well, thank you so much. I've had a blast. I'm going to also. I will send you all the links and everything as well for it, and I'll post it other places. It's going to be so cool. Definitely, they're all been great live streams, but this has definitely been one of my favorites as well. It's been great. You know, so cool. And, you know, and look after yourselves and take care. And we'll speak soon.
Yeah, we will. Thank you. And
bye. Take care. Bye. Take care.
Bye. Leave that.